Hey guys, and welcome back to another Star Wars Black Series figure review. Today in the Star Wars Black Series line, we do have Clone Commander Jesse from the Clone Wars. And yeah, this is a plastic-free packaging box, which we will get into. And yeah, so let's get into the box right now. So for the packaging on this figure, he does have, of course, the package, or the plastic-free packaging, where we can see a render of the figure here. It looks alright. I know the helmet's not people's favorite. Clone Commander Jesse, plastic-free packaging, Hasbro. And I would like to see them keep this part. I like to see the figure and his accessories and stuff, and I hope they put it on the new boxes and stuff. But you do see his helmet, his pistols, and how exactly tall he is. And there's also Black Series at the top as well. But yeah, on this side, there's a picture of Jesse right there with Clone Commander Jesse at the bottom. On the top, there's some 332nd Clone Troopers that you can see in the back here. Bigger picture of that render on the front. Black Series Clone Commander Jesse. There's his bio if you want to pause and read it. And number 12 in the Clone Wars line. So we'll take this figure out of his plastic-free packaging and take a look at all of his accessories right now. So for this packaging, of course, it's the plastic-free packaging, which has the little, wafer paper sort of stuff with the cardboard back. And all you gotta do is just take it out and tear it open. And you do just get these two accessories, which are, of course, his two pistol blasters, which, same clone mold, nothing we haven't seen before. So I'm gonna get Jesse out, and we'll see you there. So here we do have Jesse out of his wrapping paper, and we'll just throw that away. He does, of course, come with sort of a third accessory, which is his helmet. And I know people dislike this helmet so much, but I think it's alright. He does, of course, have his signet on the top. He has the dorsal fin, but I guess if you just cover it up like that, I suppose it's kind of fine. He does have the antenna, which not many people like. There is some scratch marks on the top of mine, so based on the packaging, I don't know if it's supposed to be there or not. But there is the blue, some white there, some silver on the mouth, near the breathing ports and everything. But an ARC Trooper helmet, it's okay. I mean, if you want to get a Phase 2 helmet and paint it to look like Jesse's helmet, then I guess you can if you want. So for Jesse's detail here he is with his helmet on, of course. I just don't think it looks that bad, but I mean, I may not have him with the helmet on because of the head sculpt and everything, but I think it looks alright compared to the picture. But my helmet does look a little, expanded a bit, but we'll set that off to the side. So here's his face sculpt. He does have the Imperial signet on it, just like he should, and it looks so much like Temuera Morrison and, of course, Jesse. It does have more of a realistic sort of thing, but it also does have like a matte finish, so it's not as shiny. He does have the one blue and one gray shoulder pads. He does have some silver and blue on the backpack, and it's just the ARC Trooper armor. He does have his exclamation point on the ARC Trooper armor here with the shoulder, sort of like ammo pack. He does have some blue lines going through that does have some scratch marks on it. Blue on the elbow pads, blue running down his gray gauntlet, and gray and blue on that one. He does have these like green, red, and yellow buttons painted. Some blue lines there, and a silver painted rocket here. And yeah, he does have his comma here that has these black ropes painted of his holsters with some gray paint to it. His comma here that is white and has some like gray paint. One thing that does make me confused a bit is that the plastic is a bit flimsy, which I'll get some more on later. One is legs here. The blue is supposed to go all the way around, but I mean, it doesn't bother me much. But yeah, he also has some gray on the feet too. So he has pretty much a lot of detail for this figure, and I like it. So we'll test out his articulation. He can look about that far up, that far down with the helmet on. And if he does some tilt, and if we pop the helmet off, he does have some more tilt and a ball joint, of course, at the neck here. He can look about that far back, about that far forward, and his arm can give out that far up because of the shoulder pad starts to warp and everything. Elbow can go that far up. There is some side to side to it as well, and some side to side at the wrist, and up and down on the trigger finger. Now, once again, I'm complaining they should have two trigger finger hands, but he can't go back that far and that far forward because double-handed blaster wielders should have trigger fingers, and he can hula hoop. And he can't get that far of the splits because, like I mentioned earlier, the plastic is more flimsier on the Kama, because on the Umbra Arc, it's a little harder. Because see, he can get his leg up much more higher and can move it around a lot more, side to sideways. And yeah, be careful not to tear those. He also does have some boot swivel, tear the parts of the armor pieces. He can go back that far and that far forward, and there is some rocker to him. So yeah, pretty good articulation. Same for the Umbra Arc and the Echo figure, but I like it, honestly. It's a pretty good sculpt and everything. Nice articulation too. So this is what I first wanted to try. Here he is next to the Umbra Arc, because it is the same mold, except the Umbra Arc cannot have a removable helmet, and it looks pretty same. Here we have also Jesse next to the Jet Trooper on the left and the 501st Archive Clone Trooper on the right. Here we also have Jesse next to the Jedi Survivor Battle Droid and the 2020 Clone Trooper body mold, which would be the same with the 332nd clone if I did have that one, but it's the 212. Here he also is next to Bad Batch Rex with the poncho on and Archive Clone Commander Cody. He looks pretty good next to him. And here he is also next to some Mandos, next to the Super Mando and Loyalist. And here he also is next to Darth Maul, because, he kind of did confront him in Clone Wars. And yeah, there is Jesse's review. This Walmart exclusive is crazy nowadays, so if you can find him, pick him up. I know his helmet may not be the biggest plus for anybody, or if you're a fan of it, but maybe just set the helmet aside. Looks great as a figure like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. We're so close to 30 subs. We're trying to do a collection tour at the end of the year, and 50 subs before the end of the year, but it's alright if that doesn't happen. Also, I have a Discord server where you can see future thumbnail videos, and you can just ask me questions about my figures. And yeah, Commander Cycle out.